as a kid, you kind of accept that those are possibilities.
Yeah.
And if your parents die,
Yeah.
it's because you told on your bully.
Yeah.
Even though it isn't.
Yeah, which would be stupid anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
But you're a kid, so you don't know these things, yeah. So,
Exactly, the power of the threat.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another brand spanking new episode of Trip Around the Multiverse with your host, the man who is a trillionaire, but I'm extremely dumb, Carl Charles,
and the eyeball that infects people and takes over their body, Siwa Chung.
And today, in this Weyland-Yutani sponsored episode, it's not because they don't exist for another like 150 years, I think. We're going to be talking about a show that came out quite a while ago, but we finally got to watch it. It's, I don't know where it lies in this franchise's timeline. I don't think they really know, which kind of makes it easier for them, I guess.
The awkward thing is, does Alien vs Predator count in this timeline?
No.
Okay,
well, it make no sense.
Then this supposedly takes place 2 years before Alien.
Oh.
But it is awkward because in Alien they're not on Earth whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. But then, wait, I'll get into it in a minute. It confused me.
I think personally, it's in its own continuity.
Yeah, that's what I thought because it makes more sense. Yeah,
exactly. And then they can pick and choose what they want and don't want.
Yeah,
it's a bit like the Superman return situation.
Yeah, it counts, but does it count? Yeah, something.
No. It's like, does everything else count
after that?
After which,
Superman 1 counts.
Kind of, yeah. And kind of bits of Superman 2, but not really. So yeah. It's like the new 52 continuity.
Yeah, whatever we want. Yeah. Whatever we want at the time, it counts. Yeah. Until we rectify that in 2025. Yes, we were talking about Alien Earth, which is a Disney Plus show. Well, it's Hulu /FX /Disney Plus. Yeah, lots of slasher stuff because Disney owns the rights to Aliens now and Predator.
Yeah.
Then he bought
Hopefully,
Fox.
Predators won't make any appearances in this series. It's not because I don't like. I just think they're gonna be a bit too much adding other stuff into it. I mean, like if they get to season 5 or whatever, then maybe a Predator. But
even then, I think that's a bit odd because, Predator's kind of set in modern day, right? Yeah, and this is.
Oh yeah. It's in the future, yeah.
Yeah. How many years in the future? They don't really say themselves because I don't think they know.
2100 or something, whatever it is. That's I think the first Alien.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Oh, 20. Yeah, in 2120. Yeah. Well, this is when this is set. Yeah. This is it. A good show, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. So I will say the first chunk of episodes is really good, and then the back half got a bit less. Intense. I want to say the word for it.
Like, I was talking to my friend at work about this today, right? He's seen it as well. I was saying I liked the first 8 episodes. The first 5 to 6 episodes, and at the end, kind of.
Yeah. I think I'd say the first half, episode 4, and then the rest of it was like, okay. So it's a very strange one because obviously I'm not expecting to see too much of the Alien, and I can see characters doing stuff, and maybe even have an episode that doesn't have the Alien.
Yeah.
But its presence is there,
Yeah.
Like you could have them bottle episodes where stuff is happening, right? And I think they're being chased, but you never need to see the Alien if it's budgetary concerns, I just think it is an odd one because you're thinking, all right, maybe it's going to be about the Alien, kind of, which it isn't.
Yeah.
It's more of about the things surrounding the Alien, which is fine because that's what most of the Alien films are.
Yeah.
It would have been a neat twist, by the way, if they did an episode following the Alien.
Yeah. Just what the Alien does on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. It's like, why are these people trying trying to kill me? Why
Yeah.
like you could then it's like the victim or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Not to say like make it a sympathetic antagonist, but just be like, okay, this is here, right?
Yeah.
From a different view.
Yeah, but
there's some good twists and turns that I did like in it.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Peter Pan story though. Of
yes.
the children that got the children's minds that got put into the adult android bodies, and there's 3 different types of androids. I'm like, all right, I get that. There's simps, cyborgs, and
simps, cyborg, hybrids.
Yeah. Hybrids,
yeah.
And I was like, okay, fine. What are we building from here? You know?
Yeah.
And Timothy Olyphant's character. Now, that one, if they were following him on a day-to-day basis of, let's kind of double cross, but not really. Let's find the best angle for me to survive, sort of thing. Then I'd be like, oh, it's much more intriguing.
Like, even not in spoilers, because we're gonna jump, like, we're gonna be jumping back and through this review, right? His character is the one that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, in a good way or bad way? In
a bad way. Like, at first, I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is interesting where it's going, right?
Yeah.
And then, right, I can't say spoilers, show came out a couple of months ago. Anyway, so one of the main story things, right, is one of the kids gets manipulated by Morrow.
He's one of the kids in the adult body.
Yeah, an adult body. I forgot his name at the moment. I'll probably find him.
But the Indian one, yeah.
Yeah. Slightly. That's his name. Yeah. Like, he gets manipulated by him, right? And he thinks it's only Morrow and him talking. But then Kirsch, Timmy Olyphant's character, right? He knows this is going on the whole time, right? So okay, I thought, okay, maybe he's a double agent, right, working for Watani, right? Utani, sorry. And then, so he watches all the bad things sort of happen.
Yeah.
And then helps them, like, do part of their plan.
Yeah.
Just to catch the guy, and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like,
now, I could get the logic, by the way. If you're a computerized system, you're like, okay, the quickest way to get from A to B is this.
Yeah.
To get, like, all the casualties that can happen in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
The end point is what I'm after.
Yeah.
And then you can run that logic, but like you say, it's like, okay, where did you go after that?
Because, like, I was saying, it's like, okay, there must be a twist, right? He must be working for Tiny and stuff.
Yeah.
No. So you watched all this happen. What was the point?
Yeah. Like you're saying about the guy who got manipulated, I was like, I get that. But I get how how an adult on a computer these things do happen.
It's really going this. Yeah.
Slightly dodgy lines there, but I was going in a different direction. But you can understand that, right?
See, that part of the story made sense to me. The throwing him in knowing that he knows gone didn't make no sense to me. I was like,
I did like as well that manipulator guy, the guy from the spaceship.
Yeah.
And he was telling them about the alien, right? And the security guards won't listen to him. He's like, and they don't turn around and go to arrest him. And then the alien in the bag wakes up, and then it starts tearing everything apart. But what was a good shot is it kind of just closed up on that guy's face. And you just see stuff happening in the background. Budget. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Right way to do it.
Yeah. Like.
Obviously, as well, it's either budget or the alien suit they don't think looks too good in a particular light.
Yeah.
Which sometimes can happen.
You
know, and then you're like, but the implication of it. What was happening? I mean, they could do a massive John Wick style fight scene with an alien, but no, we don't want that.
No, it'd be kind of weird.
We don't need that.
Kind of weird.
And it was more focused on the guy who was in the frame anyways. Like, crud, things are happening and I might die. So it's like his facial expressions were kind of, not that he was overacting for him, he just closed his eyes because he thought, I might get murdered as well.
Yeah. And like, there's lots of other things I'll like pick out during this. But I'm gonna be like, I'll be honest from it. I enjoyed the show to a certain point. I'm not gonna like bash the show and say like it was blah blah.
There's good bits and there's bad bits, and there's kind of almost more good bits than bad bits.
Yeah.
It kind of.
But there's bits of like the things I would say is bad is it's when you watch it, it's cool, but it's when you start to think about it later on, like, wait, that's a bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, you know the Wendy, right?
Yeah.
Because they're named after all the Lost Boys.
Yeah, because she's
technically speaking.
Yeah.
Wendy is not one of the Lost Boys.
No.
Because she came back to. Anyways.
Yeah.
The girl that was playing the young Wendy. Did you see her bald cap?
Yeah. It's obvious.
Either that or her skull is kind of.
Yeah. Then I thought, okay, maybe that's the cancer she has. Like, it's
yeah. Maybe it's a tumor in her brain.
Forming her head. Yeah.
She didn't go the Joey King style, Talia al Ghul, straight up shaved her head for the role.
Oh, hilarious. Yeah. Oh. And so yeah, like so, the main premise of the show is so, like we kind of elaborated to, this company called Prodigy Corporation have working on a science or technology to transfer a human's subconscious to a hybrid machine, right? And I'd use quote unquote there because that's part of the story of the thing is like, are they really them or not? Anyway, so they get these 6 kids, well, I think it's 6 kids who are dying and transfer their consciousness to adult hybrid bodies. And the reason for it is because children have endless possibilities, apparently. Like, you know, they haven't been broken down by the world to be like super negative.
I get that. But that's because Zuckerberg / Elon Musk hybrid guy, right?
Yeah.
The rich guy in the universe with. Anyways, that guy he wants to go in one of their bodies as well. So he's just kind of experiment with the children first. It's like, okay, well, I can see the logic, but like you're in your mid-20s.
If that. Yeah.
So maybe it's like you seen The Island?
Oh.
Bay film?
Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah, with Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor. Yeah.
And they were making. I haven't watched it, by the way, but the premise is them making clones. So then, when the actual physical person's ill, they can use the clone parts to
which is quite messed up. Yeah.
So maybe it's one of those situations. It's like, you know what? If I could. Oh no, The Sixth Day. You seen that with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So something like that maybe, where it's just like, if something happens to my body, I can go and can jump into one of these bodies. Yeah.
And so they get named after the except for Wendy, because obviously she's the first and the favorite. They all get named after the kids from Peter Pan, and one of the sort of things in the show as well. They keep like same passages from the Peter Pan story, but it's like the dark version where Peter Pan's like a bit of a dick.
I will give it that some of them, especially the Indian guy, played kid more
really good,
like an actual kid. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Him
it's not like when Zachary Levi was playing Shazam and he was playing like a 7-year-old or something.
Yeah,
like that.
when he's like a 15, 16-year-old. Yeah. Him and the other guy.
Just a massive age difference in.
Yeah. So I'll say them playing kids were I think they all pulled off pretty well. Yeah. And then
it's just frustrating, by the way, when you're watching an episode not out of context, but when you look at the actor and you're like, why are you doing that? But then you realise, because it's a
you keep forgetting, it's a kid in the brain, And then so that's one of the stories to it. And then the other kind of main story for the first like 3 episodes is there is a spaceship that's coming back to Earth with lots of alien specimens, not just the xenomorph, other ones, right?
Yeah.
And it, not a spoiler alert, it gets sabotaged, and cause Marrow is like cyborg, and he owns his life basically to Weyland-Yutani, or more the Yutani part of it. He saves himself and the specimens in it, in the ship, but then the ship ends up crashing into a part of the Weyland part of the Yutani's little city, and they send people to go and save them, like to go and salvage the plane, not plane, spaceship, sorry, and it's the kids / hybrids because they're super strong. But then that's another problem I'll get into in a minute. They send them in to rescue people and save their acquirements from space.
Yeah, but because it crashes in another part of the world.
Yeah.
The guy who owns it basically saying,
yeah,
possession is 9 tenths of the law, and now it's in my property.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Yeah, it was like, it was kind of right, but
and it's just it's one of those things where you're like, okay, I'm sure you've seen it as well in the film industry. I can't remember what film offhand, but they're like, people have the license to the film, and then some other company starts making it, and they're like, we're not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
And then wait for the film to be 90% done.
Yeah.
And then we were like, by the way, we have the rights to that first.
Yeah.
So you can pay us the production fee, or you can, or whatever it is, the usage fee, or you can scrap your whole film.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a good way of doing business. At the same time, it's kind of heartless.
Yeah, kind of shady. Yeah. Oh, so.
Yeah, so he could have, he could have, once it landed, he could have negotiated with them. But he's like, no. I want the specimens.
Yeah.
Whoever's here, clearly they want, right?
Yeah.
So
I want it too because they want it. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. That's the logic.
It's stupid. And then while this is going on as well, we meet Wendy's brother, Joe Hermit, who she's been secretly watching for the last, I don't know how many years she's been away or whatever. And so she's like, oh, yeah, my brother's there, so I'm going to go find my brother. So they do all that. And then while this is also going on, Morlan is trying to get the Xenomorph and bring it back to Weyland-Yutani. That gets free, kills a lot of people. Yep. And then they capture the Xenomorph. Well, they don't capture it. The Xenomorph nearly kills Joe, and Wendy somehow cuts it in half. You don't see how he does it.
Oh, you see, now that I was not expecting, right? Because when she went to save her brother, because they did the thing with the acid blood, and when it disappeared, and he kind of walked in the way, and then his jacket started melting, and then he took it off it with that. And so I was like, okay, fine. She knows there's danger, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, she hacked off his head. Fine.
Yeah.
But shouldn't she show a bit more battle damage?
Well, then she started like convulsing, and then
but
yeah, what I mean, from slicing his head, the head.
Unless it's unless you're gonna say it's a knife, a blade so sharp like a katana, whatever it is, like they have in the anime.
Yeah.
And then it just, you see the alien static, and then his head starts moving to the side, like Trunks when he slices in Freezer.
And then fireball, but
but then you would have been like, the blade goes through.
Yeah.
And then when she pulls it back, the blade's everything's melted. Right?
Yeah.
But then you can have the alien head slide across.
Yeah.
Well, so you, and then it drops down, and then the blood comes out of his head, and that's thought. But I could get that, right? But she looked like the tool she had wasn't like a sword like that.
Yeah. Even though, like, going back a tiny bit, when she got the sword, like, that's a random thing that, like, we never established to be that she can use a sword. But okay, cool. But then, obviously, it's just for this scene because she never does it again. Yeah. But while that happens as well, her brother gets shanked through the liver.
Yeah.
By the Xenomorph, and so after that's happened, they all quarantine the building after the building's like falling down, and basically everyone who didn't leave is dead because of the Xenomorph. They capture the Xenomorph and all that. Well, they take the Xenomorph's dead body and all the alien specimens on the ship, which
see, now when this series started, right, they were showing the ship, and then they were showing flashbacks and forwards because some parts hadn't reached it. And I was like, that's confusing because I was like, I thought at some point where the androids having flashbacks, because they established the memory thing and memory wipes. So I was like, oh, were they on the ship?
Yeah.
And then are they getting fragments of memories of when they were on the ship? Because sometimes they imitate an action, and then the flash forward or the flashback will imitate the action as well. But it wasn't that. I was like, okay, so why do that? Just have it run as a chronologically, it would make more sense. I also thought that the entire series was going to take place on the spaceship, and then maybe they crash at the end.
Yeah.
Or maybe they crash at the beginning, and then it's a flashback to exactly what happened on the spaceship.
Yeah.
And then you could have like whatever's happening on current time.
Yeah.
Playing through that, but I was like, oh, if this is going to be a really smartly done series, and you're just going to have like, because there's an hour long, 40 minutes long, not including the credits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, they're going to make it a very tension filled series in just in one area, because you had all the different other types of aliens, and then the xenomorph, and then whatever. It's like, and then there's the conspiracy on the spaceship. I was like, wow, this is going to be a tight series. Except that they didn't do that.
Yeah, like, I kind of preferred it. Like, I liked a lot of the other bits, but it's just, I kind of thought the same. I was like, okay. But then, when I heard it's called Alien Earth, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It's going to be.
Crash to Earth at some point,
yeah.
Right?
And
I was like, maybe 3/4 of the series just on the spaceship, and I'll be like, okay.
But then I think, the only problem with that, I feel like then it's just redoing Aliens. But Alien, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you got a point.
Yeah, but so tiny bit I have to kind of go through as well. Like they meet some of the other specimens, and I think is it Curly? No, it's not Curly. She's not the ginger one. Nibs. She nearly gets like not murdered, but brain jacked by a eyeball with tentacles, which they find is occupied a half alive cat.
Oh, is it? A cat and a goat.
Yeah, it's in later on the goat. Yeah. And it tries to get her, and then she kind of gets freaked out by it for the rest of the series.
Oh, and then she thinks she's pregnant as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do with that.
That's what I didn't understand either.
And she's meant to be a child as well, so she's like, how does?
None of this.
What are the implications going on there?
Yeah. Even when they go to her, you have to have this. So I know that, like, but then
biology, right? It can't happen.
It can't happen. You're not Jesus. And then also slightly, and I think his name's Shmee, yeah. They meet Marrow, and that's when slightly like, oh, everyone needs a friend, and then this is when the future. I don't want to say the word, but we kind of elaborate to see what he is. You kind of elaborated to the friendship they have. Okay, that's where he kind of gets to see, like, oh, he's a child. I can easily then manipulate him into all this. Oh yeah, so then that's basically episode 1 and 2, isn't it? Yeah.
Though I have to say, look, Marrow seems to be the captain on the ship.
Yeah.
And he had a mission, and he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was. He was sinister in a way, but not creepy sinister. It's just
like,
I'm here to do stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, right, when the alien's murdering the people on the ship, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the control panel and blowtorch seal the door so no one else can come in here.
Yeah.
Wheel the door shut." And I'm like, and then he left the lady to die, and I was like, well, that's android logic, so yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
But then, like the mystery on the spaceship as well, where it's like, hold on a minute, things are happening, right?
Yeah.
But it's not right.
Yeah. And
they're like, just because someone's in cryosleep doesn't mean they're in cryosleep.
Yeah. But then that went somewhere, but kind of went nowhere at the same time.
It was the so he worked out, like, from the security, there was a guy in the background doing awake on the ship, but he's not supposed to be awake on the ship.
Yeah.
And then you find out because he adjusted his cryo chamber.
Yeah.
And then he was going to bring the specimens back, and he was obviously trying to hide that he was awake.
Yeah.
So then murders start happening, and then it's because I owe Weyland-Yutani because they're going to transfer me to a new body and stuff like that. So
yeah, but
I get why I understand.
All right.
You got shanked as well, but hey.
I understood, right? But like, this was saying, like, this is like the guy's logic is dumb, right? Why sabotage the ship and make it crash? Because then it makes more obvious of what you're doing. Why don't you just, wait till he goes on Earth and steal something then.
Yeah. Yep. It's probably one of those scenarios where you're like, well, if no one lives to tell the tale.
Yeah.
But then the problem is, of course, how do you navigate where you're exactly going to crash into?
Yeah.
You know?
That was like, okay, your logic's kind of stupid. And then after that's when everything sort of kind of falls into place, like, because this is where you sort of realize even though we've jumped forward about whatever, like the aliens sort of, it's not just the xenomorphs, it's the other aliens, like they're kind of smarter than they think they are, because they all sort of work together to do their plan to kind of destroy the ship. Like,
okay. It's just like how animals can somehow communicate with each other without speaking, like I say in the same language, because dogs will bark and then cats will meow and stuff. But they all understand each other, right? Yeah. In the animal kingdom, the growls and the tones and whatever. It's just humans, right?
Yeah, humans. We can't understand each other.
So how the aliens all communicate with each other?
I bought it. I was like, yeah, that makes sense, you know. Like, and again, it's like, this is why I've said this from when I first watched the original Aliens, because I started the first Aliens I saw was 3. I don't really remember that much. Then I saw Resurrection.
Wait. 3, the assembly cut, the director's cut, or the theatrical cut?
The theatrical, whatever one they put on TV.
Oh
yeah, because that was the first Aliens I ever came in contact with, and then 4, and then I didn't watch the original 2 until my like late 20s. Right, but even as a kid, I was like, corporations in the future, they are dumb and they just deserve to like die, because it's like, why do you want these specimen things, right, that are way stronger than us? What do you think's gonna happen when you get them to Earth?
But it's what, like you said before, it's one of those things. It's like, if other people want it, I also
want it.
And the other thing is what can we derive from this?
Yeah.
And then what can we reverse engineer from it to advance our company, the humanity, quote unquote, our company, you know?
Because like, I was even saying this, I was thinking about this as well. I was like, okay, right, I don't know if there's a plot hole in it, right?
Yeah.
But how did they get all those specimens onto the ship?
At that point in the series, I'm just gonna say that they were already finishing their trip and coming back to Earth. Well, no, either going further on out or coming back to Earth. But I think at that point they already had the samples on board.
So, but like, so
I can allow that.
Right,
we unless need to see everything beforehand.
No, it's not even that. But like, maybe they might explain it in season 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is me thinking a bit too much. So say these things they've got, right?
Yeah.
And you know, it goes to other planets.
Yeah.
There's like a bacteria there that is deadly to us.
Yeah.
You just brought a load of it back. Like, as soon as it's airborne, it's like, why would you wanna?
And then you know what people they would do? They would weaponize. Once say the ship's landed, they've got the specimen, they open the chamber, and then all the people die.
Yeah.
Then you get to people own the corporation like biochemical weapons.
Yeah. It's like,
let's work out how we can make money off this.
It just frustrates me. Like, it's just dumb. Again, because it's, in my opinion, this is alien law, so it's not like it's dumb, run stupid. It's in law, that universe that corporations are dumb. Like,
speaking of as well, like you're saying, the eyeball alien, right?
Yeah.
And then so the alien's running amok in one of the later episodes.
Yeah.
Killing crew members, and then also this alien's like, yeah, I'm gonna jump from person to person as well.
Yeah.
And then when the alien bursts through the door, who's going after? One of the girls, right?
Yeah.
And then the mechanic stands up, and then when he turns around, you see his eyeball has been infected with the eyeball alien.
Yeah.
And she's like, "F this," right? She just kind of juked past him, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Let them fight each other. I've got things to do."
Yeah.
I got my life to survive, you know. And then I thought, there's gonna be like a couple good fisticuff rock, but no, it was kind of. But then it was like that flesh prison that the alien eyeball was in.
Yeah.
There was no match for the alien, actual xenomorph alien.
No.
And what was funny is when it was dying, it was like, all right, I'm gonna jump.
Yeah.
into this guy's eye, and then the alien doesn't have any eyes.
Yeah, it's like, what do I
He's
do?
like trying to wrangle around on his face, and he's
That was
like,
funny.
nah.
I was like, what are you trying to do? This is silly. Oh.
I did like that because that was like, oh, this is probably something that the scriptwriters wrote.
Yeah.
From the beginning, and like, we're gonna get a payoff here when it tries to do this and
Yeah.
it doesn't succeed.
Because I thought, oh, I might have seen. Like, no, that we wouldn't, because we see that xenomorph later on. Yeah. Because this is a flashback. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of Wendy being able to communicate with the aliens?
I thought that was cool. I like that.
Wendy did it. Yeah.
Like,
I didn't like what they did afterwards with it, where she was communicating. Like, they were helping each other in a way. I thought what they were going to do with that is go on. You go first.
No, like finish, because I feel like. No, you see what you're saying. I'll say my bit.
Okay. I thought because she could work out what they were saying in that communicating fashion. It's like when the aliens get loose.
Yeah.
And then she could in the tower, the building, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then because she can hear it, she'll be guiding her fellow androids or whatever it is away from them. You know.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. I thought she's going to use it as like their secret what's it called? Listening in.
Yeah.
Spy kind of thing is like as an evasion tool, but no, she kind of basically asked the aliens to help her wipe out a bunch of people, kind of. And, and they were like, sure. I'm like, wait a minute, what? See,
this is when, like, I thought, like we said, I thought it was cool that she could do that, but then, and it's another problem I kind of have the show, right? No one's really likable, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a point where you kind of sympathize with them, right? Like with we'll call them the Lost Boys, right? Yeah. But then she uses the xenomorph to kill loads of innocent soldiers, because realistically, they're just doing their job, right?
Yeah.
It's not like all the other people that technically betrayed her, like Boy Cavalier and Kesh and all that stuff. Yeah. Like, they've done something bad. The others literally are just doing their job, and you've like sent this thing out to slaughter everyone. Like, so I was like, she's not a hero or anything. She's worse than them, realistically.
That's why I'm thinking. Look, if they followed one of the manipulators, like Timothy Olyphant's character, then you'd be like, okay, because if no one's likable, then at least you are following the most intriguing character.
Yeah. Because like literally, until that point, the kids were kind of on that team, like, okay, they're kind of likable. Then they're like, oh, you're just, you dicks. Yeah. You're all dicks. Yeah. Alright, the only one that I thought was okay was that one, what's her name, Curly? The one who thought Boy Cavalier was like her best friend. Because she realistically, in the whole thing, she didn't do anything really wrong.
Yeah.
All the others have done something terrible.
I did like that they also had a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
That was speaking to the children in the adult android bodies.
Yeah.
Because there is a physical change.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to get used to, and it's one of those things you got to check on how the mindset is. Because some people aren't just gonna. You ever seen Interview with the Vampire?
Yeah.
And you see Kirsten Dunst's character, where she's a 9-year-old or something, and then she's been a vampire for centuries, and and she can't grow up. It makes her go nuts.
Because, like, at first, I actually did like that character, but then...
But the psychiatrist?
Yeah. Because I thought, okay, she actually does care about these kids. But then when they do the mind wipe thing, you're like, oh no, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And, like, the only other likable person, and they die, is her husband.
Yeah.
Because, like, again, like we said, we're not really talking about episode to episode, we just, like, talk about the show in general. Like, when they're like, oh yeah, we need to mind wipe something, and then he's like, no, I'm not doing that. I thought we're here to benefit mankind, like, you know, this is science, blah blah. And they fire him. I was like, see, he actually cares about what's going on. All you others are just douches. Then he dies.
Yeah.
Because he trusted the children.
Yeah.
Which is another.
I did like that they sparingly used the alien.
Yes.
They didn't like suffocate it, with its presence across all the episodes.
Yeah.
And you are kind of watching for when the alien does stuff, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need the alien to be in my face all the time.
No. And I kind of liked that they kind of got around with it being called Alien Earth, and they introduced all the other aliens, so it's not just Xenomorph focus. I kind of like that as well. That was good. Smart thing they did.
Yeah. Would you have liked to have seen more different specimens? Because the main focus was the eyeball alien.
Yeah.
And the Xenomorph alien. There's others.
Yeah.
But like the one that goes into the sandwich, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like they're just not really like. I want to say jobbers. They're kind of just like enhancement talent sort of thing.
They're supplemental. They're just there because they needed to fill capsules with other beings, right? They should have had a bit more. I don't want to say personality and stuff like that, but you could have done a bit more.
Yeah.
To establish them, and then at some point when the alien starts doing whatever the alien starts doing, or think someone escapes and whatever, then the rest of them can. You know how you're intrigued to see exactly how they will adapt to the situation.
Yeah.
Some of them might just be like, "Nah, I'm out of here."
Yeah, I'm done.
And others be like, "Fight or flight, man."
Because I feel like that one, the eyeball one, they're setting it up for something big in the next season. Yeah, because like they keep saying like, "Oh, it's highly intelligent," and the things it was doing, like, this thing, it knows a lot, and I feel like it's gonna take over the world. If I'm honest.
Yeah. It's Starro, right?
Yeah, I feel like it might be, or something along them lines, because it seems like it knows a lot.
Do you reckon they just kind of actually ripped off Starro?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I was going to say, it's fine, but I realised it's not owned by Warner Brothers.
It's not a starfish, it's an octopus.
It's an octopus.
Different.
It's an eye octopus.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like... And, so that's the... Well, I'm trying to think what else. I didn't know.
Well, okay. What did you think of the... So, we're saying the adults that play kids in android bodies are done well.
They're done well.
Not sure how old Wendy's meant to be because she kind of is more mature than the rest of them.
Because I think they kind of allude to the ages of the other ones. When one of them goes, I'm like, goes, you're only 10. Oh. No, I'm 11 now. Yeah. But I think Wendy must be a bit older than them.
Yeah, because because she seems more capable. Because the other ones are like, well, like we were saying, the first guy, he just kind of basically falls for the trick.
Yeah.
Of, oh no, I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And Mora's like, oh yeah, but I'll help you.
Yeah.
With my silver tongue,
apparently. And tricked him to tell you his real name so he can find your parents, and then
Oh yeah. I did like that piece of blackmail right there.
Yeah. I was like, oh wow, that's a bit.
Yeah.
But that's another.
That's how you do. That's how you do when you got a bully, right?
Yeah.
And he's bullying some other kids in primary school. And then he's like, give me your lunch money or I'll, whatever, I'll beat you up. And then don't tell your parents or otherwise I'll beat you up even more. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or the bully friends to kill your mum and your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. But still, as a kid, you kind of accept that those are possibilities.
Yeah.
And if your parents die,
it's
because you told on your bully.
Yeah.
Even though it isn't.
Yeah, which would be stupid anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're a kid, so you don't know these things, So,
exactly, the power of the threat.
Oh, it's hilarious. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. But no, and this guy not even had the power of the threat. He actually followed through. He went up to the guy's mum's house.
Yeah.
And then basically told on him. Said, your boy is here right now. Speak to me on the phone. And if you don't do what I say, boy, I'll just straight up murder your
mum and your brothers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious. And then, they were, well, again, they're all terrible. Like, the consequences they do leads to mass murder for like a whole island. That was great. Timothy, we already spoke about his character. Like, his character was good. Pointless storyline, but it was good.
What did you think of him with his spiky white hair? I want to say it's a wig, but it's very very upward. That's what I gotta say about
that. It looked weird because when I first saw it, it took me a minute because I know him like well. I'm like, I like him. I like him as an actor and everything. But seeing him with the hair for a minute, I was thinking, is that him? Then once we started talking, he's got like this kind of distinctive way of talking.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
That hair didn't suit.
Yeah.
So to be fair, as an android, that's meant to look slightly off key.
Yeah. Okay. But
Yeah.
Not his best look.
I kind of get if that's what they were going for, and then he had this kind of his jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Sure. Okay.
And now I was thinking, have you seen what's that Japanese movie, Ichi the Killer?
Yes.
And you see where the janitor is takes off his jumpsuit and he's got a big muscle bound body underneath.
Yeah, you're like, huh.
Yeah. So at some point I'm saying if Timothy Olyphant's suit gets acid on or whatever and he turns it off and then he's all super buff underneath.
Like, oh look, that explains why. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was like super baggy. I was like, okay, what's he hiding? Like, no, or at some point, right? The other logic is, you think he's human. If something's off key about him,
yeah,
like he might be human, and then something happens, exposes his thing, and then underneath you see android bits, not like in Terminator Salvation where they just basically let it go in the trailer.
Yeah. What are you?
Done that twist reveal.
Yeah, but no. What are you? Oh, you're an android. You're a cyborg. Okay, cool. Yeah. Dumb.
Yeah. I think as well the threat level goes down slightly if you're an android as far as the concern for the characters as the viewer, because you're like, well, they could just be rebuilt or whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
If they get hurt, they might not come back from it, right? But as an android, you could just recast a guy and he could come back, and it's just like not recast. I mean, like he could be another character.
Yeah. Like, but I got he's memory sticking me. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, okay.
But like, that's another thing I was gonna say, which was like going off of what you just said, right? They kind of make you feel like they can, because they killed off actually the only other good person in the show. As in like, didn't do anything bad. The Isaac guy, that hybrid, when he gets killed by the bug things, all right. When they go like he's dead, and I was like, well, is he dead? 'Cause you could just get his memory and put it into another hybrid body, or just fix what's wrong. But okay, sure, yeah. So I think they try to give you that, like, okay, there is kind of like some fear for them as they can die, but then it's never sort of revisited ever again. Yeah. No. Yeah. No sense of danger for them. And in saying that as well, this show as well, at the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. They go to you like, oh, how strong the hybrids are and that stuff, and then they only show like feats of strength like twice, and then they kind of forget that they're superhuman.
Yeah.
Because like going back to the Isaac's death, like, wouldn't he be strong enough just to push open that door? You know what I mean? It's these little things like. I saw what's her name, Wendy, when you first see her, she like jumps off a mountain and lands fine. Yeah, well,
but
sure, okay.
I think it's okay. It's okay. It's adjustable for the situation. That's how the writers do. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this, right?
Yeah.
She jumped off that mountain. She landed. She didn't. It wasn't this. She jumped upwards.
No.
Right, and then landed on the mountain.
Yeah.
That's propulsion. She she went down and she safely landed. Because gravity, right?
Yeah.
But that just displays more durability than strength, I would say.
Suppose.
Yeah.
Well, still.
It's not like, for example, it's not like when John Walker in Thunderbolts jumped up the elevator shaft and he disappeared into the shadows above. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute.
Huh?
No super soldier has that ability. You know? Did he fly?
Well.
And then 5 seconds later, he gets down, and he's like, wait a minute, to actually go up and come down and take that length of time.
I still think that's awesome. But yeah. But yeah, I didn't mean, yeah. But then we don't know if he went dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing, right? If he used the shield and dug into the walls, I get it. Yeah. No, he just straight up went into the abyss. Not the abyss, the upward abyss.
Yeah. So I should remember that. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, that just probably means that his super soldier serum was more leg based in strength.
Maybe.
I mean, You know how they say they augment you based on your personality.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he was a
was he
pole vaulting athlete.
Yeah, maybe,
like that.
and that's what
a high jumper in college.
Yeah, maybe that's what the super soldier serum focuses on. Is like, yeah. We're gonna make you jump super far, high. Don't know why, but hey.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, but then again, like, I can't really complain because this is a thing in lots of things where, lots of media where they power scale to suit what happens in the story at times. Yeah. So
I will say what would be a bit weird is if they then later on, like in Terminator, the first Terminator, where Arnie's the T-800 is fighting some random dude at not Sarah Connor's Sarah Connor's housemate.
Yeah.
Cherry.
I think something like that. Cheryl, something like that.
Yeah. And then he's having trouble. Not having trouble with that. He's just throwing this guy about like a jabroni, but it's not. It's like. It's a little bit of a tussle.
Yeah, you're like.
And then later on, he's just punching through people's bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but couldn't you have just dealt with that guy the same way?
Yeah, he could just like thrown him literally into a wall and he would have died. But no.
Yeah. He did throw him a couple of walls.
Yeah, I'm saying that like. Yeah, it's like.
He should have been like he threw him into the wall and it broke the guy's back or something.
Yeah. Splat. Yeah, but no. Again, to suit the situation.
Yeah, exactly. And then your boy Vin Diesel, who got hit with a car in Fast and Furious 1, is still staggered out of that. It'll be all right. But then later on, I had to go like, oh, my arms hurt, whatever, right? And then he's falling off mountains and stuff like that, and then he, like in his car and and he
gets up fine. Yeah, but that's when he's like, as I keep saying, he's a mutant. That in number 1, when he got hit by a car, that's when his mutant powers kicked in. Like, he had because normally mutants.
Secondary mutation.
No, this is his first mutation because they say he didn't know he was a mutant until then.
Yeah, it got inhibited or something like that.
Because they say
you could probably argue more the metahuman gene at that point than mutation because it would kick in at puberty-ish.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The metahuman gene kicks in whenever it is in because Jay Garrick was in his 30s or something, maybe that late 20s when he got his metahuman ability.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then additional with the Speed Force, whatever.
Yeah, hard water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Anyways. Yeah, this series. Would you recommend people to watch it? I think
I would say yes.
Better than it ended.
Yeah. I feel like that's another thing I'll say as well. Like, it's a good show, right? But I feel like even with some like the filming they do, right?
Yeah.
It tries to be smarter than it is.
Yeah.
Because like there's bits where something's sort of going on, right? And then you hear like Boy Cavalier reading something from Peter Pan, and it's sort of like slowly dissolve him in and then dissolve out. And it's like those sort of things like, okay, this show's trying to be like, make it feel like it's super smart and stuff. But then why would that meant nothing? You know what I mean? And again, I'll say that I'm not a smart person, but even I'm like, what was that for? Because I can see things and like, okay, this is where it's trying to be smart and it works. But I can see things because I'm not a smart person. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but it doesn't. What was the point?
Yeah.
That's not over my head or anything. That's just dumb. But so, I would recommend people to watch it.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Aliens, right? If you're like a diehard fan, I would say there's some stuff you need to just leave at the door. Like, don't try and fit it into a timeline or whatever. Just see this as timeline B.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's probably the cleanest thing to do because even Alien films themselves, they was a timeline, and then Prometheus kind of and Covenant upset the timeline.
Yeah.
And then Romulus tried to fit everything in.
Yeah. You're like, wait, what? I still need to watch Romulus. I'm gonna watch that next. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I basically know the story anyway, but
Romulus is mostly good.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
If you look at it as a slasher film, that's kind of the vibe you get from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
It's like one of those throwbacks to like the slasher horror genre-ish. it's not like the first Alien, where it's just like a claustrophobic thriller sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not an action survival like number 2.
Yeah.
So it has elements of that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I do like it. Covenant, on the other hand, was a slasher done wrong.
Like, wait, I don't know if I've asked you this. What's your opinions on Prometheus?
I liked it.
Okay. All right.
Adjacent to the Alien stuff.
All right, cool. Because I'm the same. Like, I like Prometheus, and I can see where they had to like put alien references in because the studio realized he wasn't making an alien.
Yeah. Like, no. Just kept it as it was.
Yep.
And said it was. The thing is, how do you market it then in that case?
Yeah. And
if you just left the surprise at the end, fine, right?
Yeah. But trying to ham-fist the xenomorph stuff near the end, you're like, oh, okay.
And then people are expecting it, and then it didn't come until the last 10 minutes of the film or something.
Yeah.
Like,
huh.
Yeah.
Like, so like with Prometheus, I really liked it. I've even watched like the director's the deleted scenes that added into it, but made it make more sense. Yeah. And then I've known like about how the screenplay is a bit different and how they've elaborated on other stuff in that. So I really like Prometheus, right? So I was really looking forward to seeing Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
And then, because I was like really interested in, she's gone off to find where the engineers are with, is it David?
Yeah.
Yeah, with David. And then, yes, Alien Covenant. Oh yeah, no, we just used her as a womb for the aliens.
Yeah. Naomi Rapace.
Yeah.
Rapace.
Yeah.
Didn't want to come back, so we're just gonna get rid of her.
Yeah. I was like,
okay.
You took away
a bit of a,
You could just recast her, I was honest.
Didn't even need to do that. Could have been like, because David at that point. Oh, you've seen Covenant, yeah?
Yeah.
And David is a psychopathic mass murderer, god complex kind of dude. He's just like, no, she left him on that planet, and she
gone off to do what's
out.
Yeah. It's easy. Then you can still.
Then he could be like, I'm beefing on all humans because this human tried to leave me for dead.
Yeah.
So at that point in logic, he'd be like, yeah, but you're insane.
Yeah.
and I was fearful for myself, is why I left you.
And then you could even, if you want to, revisit her story later on because it's still there. But killing her off.
Yeah.
For what? Well, okay.
Yeah.
She's kind of petty.
Even, by the way, it's not even like they did in Triple X.
Yeah.
The Death of Xander Cage, where they had the stunt double.
Yeah.
At least that was a segment, right?
Yeah.
That was quite ingenious segment, by the way.
Well, I do for my country.
They used the stunt double, close-ups up in Diesel's mouth, shots where they obscure his face and everything like that. And then clips maybe from the first Triple X as well. Make a 5-minute pre-movie released on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah. To sort of fill in the blank. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they filmed from behind her and stuff like that, you can do a flashback because you don't even need to. You can do the thing where David's talking to her, but it's the back of her head or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to physically. You don't need the actress there.
No.
The same actress there.
Yeah, but they just felt like a spiteful studio. Like, we're gonna show her we don't need her.
Yeah. Exactly. And then use her picture as well.
Yeah.
And I think they used an illustration of her.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, I don't know how that line is where you got to pay for the likeness, right?
Yeah.
But they can't claim it's not her because they're like,
that's her. That looks exactly But I don't know. But so
Oh, by the way, did you know about what happened in Alien 3?
Oh, what the make?
Michael Biehn was in it, right?
Yeah.
They used his photo, right?
Yeah.
Without him giving permission.
Yeah.
Go and sue them for the use of likeness. And it's just like, but you could at that point. He was like, they could have just asked me back for that money.
Yeah, but I could have just died on screen. Because what he said, he could just kill me off the screen and I'd be fine. But no. Again, that's another one. Like, even though I watched Aliens in the wrong order, I watched 3 then the others. Like, when I finally watched Aliens, $, I was like, oh, that's cool. I wonder what's going to happen to Newt and Hicks. He's Hicks, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, they get killed off Off screen.
I also, by the way, thought this series might be so when the alien, like, so say a couple of episodes on the ship before it crashes.
Yeah.
Then when it crashes into the tower or wherever it is, they're looking for it. So then it's like an infiltration call, sort of. It's the alien in the tower, reverse Die Hard style.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they're trying to hunt it. Yeah. And I was like, okay, that would have been cool and neat as well. With the other, and then it's setting off all the other, like the other experiments out as well.
Yeah.
Like that. So, yeah, but they didn't go that direction.
No. They'll probably do that for season 2. Yeah.
What was your preconceived notions of the series when it came out? Well, before it was coming out.
Like, because I didn't know much about it, and then I thought, oh, this is gonna be. So at first I thought it was like gonna be something to do with Romulus, but then I found out this was made before Romulus.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. And then
made before Romulus or set before Romulus.
I think it was like written and stuff before Romulus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I just kind of forgot it was a thing. And until I saw like the adverts, it's like, oh, okay. I wonder how they're gonna do it on the big screen, not big screen, like on the small screen, like because it gives them time to like flush out stuff and make things more interesting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was intrigued, and then I kind of forgot it was out until people talked about it. I was like,
I thought as well. I mean, the way that it was like Alien Earth, you've seen the posters, right?
Where
it's like Earth, and then you've got the kind of alien egg kind of glowing crack. I was like, does this mean, right? There's going to be an alien on Earth which affects a whole bunch of humans and stuff, and then it'd be like World War Z or something.
Yeah.
With aliens instead of zombies.
But that's
and I was like, they can't. That's too grand. That's way too grand.
Yeah, for a TV show, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's what's going to lead to, right?
Unless it's be like Walking Dead, where you don't really see the aliens a lot.
Yeah.
It's more about the people trying to survive in an alien xenomorph apocalypse. Which then it's like, hold on a second, right? This is something else. Because
I think that's where it's going, isn't it?
I say hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's going to be Xenomorph. I still think it's going to be an eyeball dude that's going to, take over the world. I think that's going to become president or something. Or like owner of one of the 5 companies.
Oh, yeah. One of the other of which is, what's it? Mishima Zerbatsu, right?
Yeah, that, and G Corp. Is it G Corp? Yeah. Oh, whenever I hear stuff like that,
and then Shadowloo as well, right?
Yeah, Shadowloo, yeah. Or you got Cobra. There's so many like these weird corporations that just take over the oh, hilarious.
I thought as well, the aesthetic feel of it, they were the style of what people looked like and stuff was a throwback to the first Alien, which they kind of matched that look very well, and I was like, okay.
But you know what's funny saying that, right? Another thing which has always thrown me off about these films, right?
Yeah.
The technology in the films are confusing.
Yeah.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
Because, like, some things look like it's futuristic. And then you see them typing on, like, a keyboard. Or they, like, got CTE, like, is it CT? CRT screens. Yeah. And, like, okay. So, in the future, we go back to arcade screens? I'm confused. And then you see her, like, on those, like, touchscreen hologram screens, like, pick a lane. I'm confused.
Yeah. I think it's one of those awkward situations where you gotta match technology now with when your show was based.
Yeah.
And like you say, you need to be like, okay, well, if it's based at this time and we've got a precursor, we've got to keep it on that level. Just don't show the things that we don't need to show.
Yeah. But then it's also like, technically, I'm pretty sure you're this so far in the series, you can just kind of like do I want to say soft reboot where you can just change the technology and stuff because no one's really gonna care. Because like when you see them with it was like, I think it was like a phone or something. It was like, right, so this is a smartphone, right? Look how thin this stuff is now, right? And the thing the person had was like that thick, and the was like, this is the future. I'm confused.
See, now what they could do in these particular situations is, but like, one guy whips out like the 90s big phones with the antenna, right, to match when in the 70s or wherever they.
Yeah.
I'm just saying as an example, right? And then you have someone else who comes from another part of the one of the other sections of the world,
Yeah.
where the other investors or wherever they are, who just happen to be visiting, right?
Yeah.
And then he pulls out a smartphone saying, "Oh, you guys, newfangled technology right here," and then you could just shift on across to that, you know?
Yeah. Which would have
Because then
made
you've given a gateway to the next step.
Yeah.
But you've taken allowances for the gadgets they had at that point.
Yeah. But no. It's so weird. Like, yeah, it's and like you could kind of get around, like you said, these easy ways of writing around it as well, like saying, oh, because this part of the world is owned by said company, their technology is this. You know what I mean? So you can kind of get around.
As you will say, you can't use Google in China.
Yeah.
And you can't buy an iPhone in China.
Yeah. So that's
you have to buy the Chinese version of iPhone, which I can't remember what it is.
Oh, I forgot what it's called now as well.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's kind of, you can get around like stuff like that. But and all it takes like one throwaway line. You know what I mean? It's literally like one throwaway line.
Yeah.
To do it, but no, just this.
Would you recommend people to watch this, or would you say wait till season 2 to watch this? Together with season 1.
I don't know, because like if I could find out when season 2 is. I know it's been greenlit, whatever it is. I don't know. Nah, I'd say just watch it. Yeah, don't bother wait for season 2. Just get around it.
It starts off good and it becomes more solid by the end of it.
Yeah.
Rather than keeping on that peak.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. Because I kind of said
before, like you say, you follow characters that you're like,
why?
They don't have my attention that much.
Yeah. Because like no one's in. Like the most interesting episode for me, right? And I did like like I said before, I like the show. Yeah. Was the flashback episode where it kind of shows you what happened on the ship.
Yeah.
And then even that, like, the interested people in that die.
Yeah.
You know, because they all like everyone on the ship kind of felt like flushed out characters and had their parts. Yeah.
That's why I was like, I expected to be based more on the ship because they were given a lot of screen time to the crew.
Yeah.
And so when they die, of course, right, you're like, oh man, I didn't want that. And then you can work out because how Morrow survived, but then you obviously went. He's a survivor because he made himself survive.
Yeah.
Rather than help the crew.
Yeah. And he could have saved that. He could have saved the captive woman, but hey, you know, whatever.
Yeah. You know.
And
Andrew's got to do what Andrew's got to do.
But then even that kind of is stupid, right? Because he could have saved, like, because he wasn't a saboteur or anything like that. So he could have saved her as well, and nothing would have happened. Do you know what I mean? It's not like if he was a saboteur person, I can understand why he left her to die.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. So it doesn't really.
Well, you know, we got to get the specimens back to Earth.
Yeah.
At any cost. By programming says. I don't know.
But then, like
you say, then he gets himself into the trouble of I have to manipulate that key person.
Yeah.
It just happens to be that.
Yeah.
It'd have been a lot harder for him to do all this chess planning if he weren't in particular situations that allowed it.
Yeah. Because, like, if he kept her alive, it would have been easier for him and her to get out of the thing because, you know, they're part of the crew to go and bring that stuff back. But then why do you... And then the other thing, saying that now as well, right? Right, so he's human. He's half human, half cyborg, right?
Yeah.
And, like, his job role is to keep the people alive. But then he let her die. That doesn't... I mean, that's another thing that doesn't really make any logical sense.
Well, he was security... Well, just because he's the head of security doesn't mean that he's looking out for everyone's interest.
Yeah. But then what was the whole point?
That's lawyer speak. That's like one of those things you talk around rather than, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Some stuff is just, I don't know.
I think sometimes, like you say, sometimes you've got to let it slide. Maybe they'll wrap around the season 2 and give you an answer because sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll be like, nah.
Yeah.
We can't explain it.
You can't explain it.
Just,
yeah. Or this person, we didn't read their contract, so we're going to drop a storyline. Why?
Yeah.
Basically. Which I'm pretty sure happened in like Arrow and stuff like that, where characters do something they never really knew their storyline and like, their character.
You watch Game of Thrones, right?
No, but I basically
okay.
know all of it because of people.
I was just trying to say because some like you say, some of these people in here don't have the best likability factor, right?
Yeah.
And some of the people are horrible in Game of Thrones, but you're like, I want to know what that character does next.
Yeah.
So that is what some of the if you're not gonna make me think, okay, these poor people, right? Let me give them some of my sympathy or some of my care and attention. Yeah, you're like, no, let's follow the other guys and see how they're gonna just wreck shop.
Yeah.
Not physically, because that'd be like the Xenomorph, but cause other people problems.
Yeah.
For their own gains, you know.
Yeah. But no, it's just.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's filmed really good. Yeah.
Filmed and stuff like it's like I want to say there's money put into it, but it doesn't look cheap.
No.
And sometimes they'll use smart things to get around certain situations where something might be something high budget, right? But they're like, we haven't got the money for that, so we will do it another way.
Yeah.
So smartly done as well.
Like aesthetically wise, top tier. It's like it like you said. Yeah. Just the first episode alone in that building and stuff, you could tell like lots of money was put into it. Yeah.
I think it gets less there's less an amount of tension as we go further through the series.
Yeah.
Is the other thing.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point you're like, okay, how's this going to end?
Yes.
Rather than, oh, you know what? Oh my goodness, what's going to happen next?
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay. Because don't get me wrong, like I was meant to watch like 2 episodes a day. I ended up watching like the first 4 in one day. Like, oh,
yeah.
And then, kind of like,
I think I watched, like you, roughly about 5 in one day, and the other 3 the other day. But that's to the level I would say the first set of episodes caught my attention.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be one of those guys that stay up all night watching everything. Then if you spam watching it as well, some series, yes, you can spam watch.
Yeah. I think it's a bit too much to spam watch.
Yeah.
But there was another thing I was like, about this. So like, I feel like as well in this show, right? I don't know, maybe me not being a smart person, like they need to like kind of let you know more like who's actually a human and who's a synth and who's that, right?
Okay, so I will say there's 2 ways to look at that, right? Because you could have it where there are the 3 different types of I say 4 because it's human, right? But there's the 3 different types of artificial humans. We're gonna put like when Dragon Ball Z,
yeah,
an actual human, and then things could happen, and then you don't know whether that person is an android or not, whatever it is. The other way, like you're saying, is let us know the roles right away, and then we then know who can be not a sacrifice.
Yeah,
because they won't be coming back.
Yeah, it's just like the kind of, I was gonna say reveal. Maybe I'm just like slow. The Boy Cavalier's assistant, that old like bald English guy, and you find like he's like a cyborg and like android in the end. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. The butler, right?
Yeah. Because then he starts like fighting what's her name, and then she just does
Wendy. Yep. Yeah.
The Force.
That's the Jean Grey to Toad.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, I didn't know. I thought I could do it, but I wasn't too sure, so I thought I'd try it here. Like, wait, what?
Yeah. As you always do, where it's like, oh, I'm not sure about this ability, but I'm going to try it right now while I might potentially die.
Yeah, like.
Okay, all right. You know.
That seems silly. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Wouldn't you be like, let me try practice small scale first?
Yeah. And then
I'll know.
Because like, that's a bit of a cool. Yeah. That's a bit of a weird reveal to do it near the end, but okay, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my little gripes at the show.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, when I say 2 thumbs up, I'd say I don't know. I'd say half to one.
Yeah, like 1.5 thumbs. Yeah, so 1.5 ish. Yeah, like Orange Cassidy. Yeah.
Or maybe one like ish kind of.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, we're saying thumbs down, middle, thumbs up, and 2 thumbs up, or are we having 2 thumbs down as well?
We have 2. Wait. So what? So that'd be me. Yeah. So
that's how you're doing. Yeah. You're doing 1.5 like that. Yeah.
1.5. Yeah.
I'm doing probably
half.
I'll just mid-lane it for now.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Because season 2 might wrap everything up.
Yeah.
And then take season 1 out. I mean, like, I would say, funny enough, it's similar to our opinion of Daredevil Bullgun, which we liked, but at the same time, there's a lot of things where you're like, fix up.
Fix up. Yeah, you could have like,
and maybe season 2 will take those elements of season 1, which kind of seems a lot of loose ends.
Yeah.
And then patch them all up, and you'd be like, oh,
okay,
fine,
it's overall, it's perfect. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Might be the same, yeah.
So no, I would say it's not on the level. This is not on the level of Daredevil season 2.
No.
Daredevil Born Again. And
no.
Even though, like we say, did we give it 2 thumbs up? Because we still admit there were problems with that.
Yeah, I think we still made a problem, but we still like really enjoyed it. I think I think our reasoning was, if I remember correctly, that season 2 probably can patch up the problems we had. Yeah.
Okay, because I think it was initially meant to be 18 episodes anyways.
Yeah, so...
And then, the creative overhaul in the middle of it kind of mucked things up, so I think we gave it a bit more leeway there.
Yeah. This... Again, probably after season 2, our opinion might change. Like, oh, yeah, know what? This was perfect. This set up all this and this.
All the setup in season 1, perfectly executed for season 2 or 3 or whatever they're going with.
Yeah. But... We'll see.
How many seasons do you think they're going to get out of this?
I don't know. Cause I think if they're smart, 3. Because I think you may get to a point where you're kind of like overstaying your welcome.
Oh, yeah. Do you think 8 episodes per season, or do you think they'll drop it to 6? Or
I think 8 would be fine. Yeah.
Are you glad, by the way, it's 8, not like the standard 22 or even 13?
Yeah. I like these kind of shorter things. Like, don't get me wrong.
Go on.
No, go on.
I was going to say, because like they used to have series which were 22, 24 episodes or whatever, and they had a lot of filler episodes. Yeah. Aside from 24 itself, which had a big storyline. It was going through.
Yeah, it literally was. Yeah. Every episode actually meant something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Kim being stuck in the mountains and the cheetah following her, but whatever.
Yeah,
right?
And nuclear bombs going on.
Yeah.
Still can't believe they dropped the nuke in one of the seasons, but go on. Yeah.
But overall, like we'll just put the example of Superman and Lois, where they had the story. Even that had filler episodes under 13.
Yeah, but even the fillers there felt like they meant something.
Well, that depends on, I guess, how much you want to follow the kids in their teenage.
They're part of the show,
Yeah.
It's not kind of like, say, for example, like, even though this never happened in Arrow, but like, for example, say like a filler episode of Arrow was, say, like, we're gonna follow around. I'm trying to think. I was gonna say a butler, but there's no butler.
No, I'll say the Flash, right?
Yeah.
The one of the barristers in the Jitters coffee shop. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
As the action, whatever is happening, like a day in the life of someone living in Central City.
Yeah, and then goes nowhere. Yeah. So that never happened really in Lois and Superman and Lois. Yeah.
Not Lois and Clark, because that's
a different kettle of fish. But yeah, and like, even at least with Superman and Lois, right? All the supporting characters were integral to the story as well. They had big enough parts that'd be like, oh, okay, if we follow them around, that will kind of loop back around to something important in the story. So get around it that way. Like like Sam Lane,
Yeah. So I will say it's got my interest.
Yeah, got my
interest. Can it hold it?
Yeah. Also,
I think it's more interesting because it's an alien related item, and it kind of.
I'd say, like, it also depends, right, on how long it takes for season 2 to come out. If it comes out the next like year or two, fine. Right, but if it's like 3 years from now or something, I think that's been kind of like, right? Yeah, because that came out 2021, isn't it? And then season 2 just come out now. Yeah. So that's the kind of problem with some of these things. The gap between the seasons.
Yeah.
It's even the same with like movies when there's like a bit too big of a gap between the sequels. Like, oh, stop caring now. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Batman.
Yeah.
And the Batman 2, Part 2, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's like 2021, and now it's gonna be 2026 when that comes out.
Yeah, like kind of
like well, it didn't happen to Doctor Strange, right?
No.
Well, it was 2016, and then he was in stuff in between.
In between, so yeah, he can kind of get around it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had his own sequel like 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least he was still relevant. I mean, like, because like you said, he appeared in like Thor, Endgame, Infinity War, something else, Spider-Man. Yeah. So it kind of worked. But like the Batman, we haven't seen anything of the Batman in anything since. Peacemaker, they kind of got around it because he made that cameo in Superman for like a second. Yeah. Plus, he was in like, was it Injustice? No, is it not Injustice? Mortal Kombat 1. So yeah, he's still in the zeitgeist, I guess. But the Batman.
Yeah. Well, because he's John Cena at the end of the day.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah. So like the Batman. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I can't remember anything from that film.
You know what? As well, I watched it once.
Yeah, same.
Not because I dislike or anything like
that.
Because I
like it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's too lengthy.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sit down and dedicate 3.5 hours. No, is it about 4 hours long?
No, I think it's close to 3.
No, it's past 3. It's past 3.
What, the Batman? Are you sure?
Yeah. It's past 3 hours.
Let me see.
I think maybe 350 even.
How long is the?
Yeah, let's see if you can get there quicker than me.
Bat. I keep spelling Batman wrong. It came out with Bayman.
Yeah. Okay, the Batman. Yeah, you go. It is
2 hours and 55 minutes.
255. I don't think it's. Oh no! Hold on. 255. Are you sure that's right? Because Wikipedia is telling me it's 176.
Oh well.
3 hours.
Well,
and I don't know why. Then why did I think it was 3.5?
Don't know. Probably felt that way.
Maybe Maybe I've watched 3 hours 50 minutes. Maybe I watched a super extended cut.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm from the future.
But yeah, it's nearly 3. Yeah,
maybe I have what's it called? Contacts. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an extra deleted scenes for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Total runtime 2 hours and 56 minutes. Yeah. Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't remember anything. I just remember I didn't like the Riddler, how the intervention of Riddler. Yeah.
And like we were saying when we were reviewing Long Halloween, if you take the Riddler out of this and if you take the Riddler into account, knowing that it was supposed to be the holiday killer, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. But hey, it is what it is.
Just been their version of Calendar Man, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Could have done that, but no.
I don't know. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. Randomly, have you ever seen this film called The January Man?
No.
Okay, so I remember watching this when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
And I thought it was a straight detective sort of thriller.
Yeah.
I watched it maybe 4 years ago again.
Mm.
And I realized what it was. It was kind of not exactly a parody, right? A little bit of a satire on it. And I was like, oh, but this stuff flies over your head when you're a kid. It's like when you watch the James Bond films and they're PG, right? And then there's someone called Pussy Galore. And you're like, and Plenty O'Toole and stuff like that. Named after your father, no doubt.
Yeah.
Then on the top, I think it was a bit too on the nose, but hey.
You're like, huh. Haha, these are funny names. And your parents are like,
Yeah.
Should you really be watching this?
Someone's Good Night. I can't remember. Was it Honey Good Night? No, I don't think it was. And Christmas Jones, only because they can make that joke of do you remember the joke, or do you want me to say it?
Yeah, say it. I don't know.
So there's the pun, right? Because Pierce Brosnan hooks up with Christmas Jones. Denise Richards, which people are like, how she's a scientist, but whatever. Right?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yeah, about Christmas only coming once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yes.
Oh, that's stupid.
But somehow we're getting from there to there. What was the rating of this series? Would you say?
Would have been I want to say 18 or an R.
You reckon? Because
No, I think it might be.
swearing.
I think it might be.
Go on.
MA was like mature audience, so it might be like a 15, 18.
I would say. I think that's about right, except that I would say there's not a huge amount of blood or gore, and most I will say certain kills are off screen.
Yeah.
Like at least most of the alien stuff. I mean, it's probably I will say there's sinister stuff going on, and you don't want you wouldn't want like in the 12A range.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it didn't seem to push the envelope to like 18.
Yeah,
maybe 15, but that's that's I guess mature themes more like
mature themes. Because I think realistically, only sort of like a lot of the episodes, because not much violent stuff happened. Yeah, so I reckon like the last episode and maybe the first one maybe at 18, and then the others. But
I will say maybe the eyeball alien will freak out a lot of kids. They're watching it, but looking at it, it's got too much of a sheen.
Yeah,
and then you can tell kind of it's CG rather than practical. Rather than they were using special effects from the thing, right? Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't want a 12. I don't think it's a 12A.
No.
Unless you're gonna make it ultra kind of cartoony, and I say that make it obvious that it's a special effect.
Yeah.
And that way, yeah. But then that's an awkward situation of do you want to get the most audience?
Yeah.
Which they're already paying for it. It's not as if it's cinema with like the Terminator franchise, where it started as an 18.
Yeah, and then it became like a PG. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think with this, I don't think is that maybe it wouldn't be a 12 or anything, because some of like the not themed, but like actually the themes and stuff. I don't think a child, like not a child, but like a teenager, lower end will understand like the whole concept. Like, are these kids really kids, or are they just a program? You know what I mean? Still stuff like that will like mess with someone's head. I mean, like that's the only thing I can kind of think of. But
but it is fine. Is the best way I can put it.
Yes. Yeah, best way is fine. Yeah.
And it's not because, by the way, my expectations of the series were at a certain point. It's just, and it didn't go there, and I was disappointed. Then it's just I think we are following less interesting stories in this series than other things that are more attention grabbing.
Yeah, but I think as well, like maybe it's like I'm probably gonna like see it as like this is just world building for now. Then it's gonna
yeah. Now looking at it that way, setting up the world that I think that's why I'm gonna give it some allowances.
Yeah, the world building.
And if it just expands on the world even more, fine. But remember, this is Alien Earth, so we've got to be. And it's not aliens, right?
No.
It's got to be about the xenomorph in particular, right? The xenomorphs in particular, maybe.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah. I'd say decently solid is the best way I can put it for me.
Yeah. Decently solid. Kept me entertained.
Yeah.
Annoyed me in some parts, but kept me entertained. Like, it didn't annoy me, offensively annoy me. So I'll give it that as well. Yeah.
I like, obviously there's bits that we liked and didn't like so much, but hey,
it's gonna be like everything.
It's going to be
perfect. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, give it to him. Let him off for now.
Though I will say, like we say, in alternate continuity, just think of it like that, because that way it doesn't
confuse you, or you're sitting there. Spend the whole time trying to figure out the timeline and how it fits in, and
just like how most people just see like the Alien versus Predator story is separate continuity from Aliens, the Alien franchise, so it could still slot in the Predator franchise.
Yes, Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't feel like the Predator race will be alive that far in the future. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's a weird way, but yeah, I feel like they'll be extinct themselves soon. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because they keep on sending each other to foreign planets to go and kill each other,
Yeah.
right? And then they decide they're gonna hunt each other as well.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hunt yourself into extinction. Fair enough. You know what I mean? Hey,
yeah.
look, that's what you are, right? That's what you are. You are them.
Yeah, their own worst enemies. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be us closing up this episode on Alien Earth.
Aliens.
I wonder what they're gonna be calling the series, the sequel, season 2, Alien Earth season 2, or do you think it's gonna be Alien : something else?
I think just keep the names Alien Earth. I think
Yeah.
Or Alien Island because they're on an island now. I don't know.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, enjoyed it. Yeah, if you can watch it, if you got Disney Plus or whatever, Yeah, so thank you guys for listening to us talk about Alien Earth. We're also sponsored by Weyland-Yutani, like I said before. And they would like to say we will own you forever. Because that's how the weird future is going to be. But yeah, have you seen Alien Earth? Are you a fan of the Alien franchise in the general? Let us know. Tell us what your favorite Alien film, game, book, or whatever. What it is? Let us know. And what you knew.
Because it has many games.
Yeah, many games. Because I think one of them. I think this is not this one. I remember someone saying something is loosely based on one of the games. What I can't remember it was, or vice versa. Yeah. But yeah, like Alien Isolation.
Have you played Alien Isolation?
No, I'm scared.
Really good. I haven't played it.
No.
But that's the one where it's Ripley's daughter, I think.
Yeah, going on looking for her.
Yeah. And then basically it's one alien on the ship, and then there's other cyborg. There's stuff to try and kill you.
Yeah, but the alien's a major threat. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's like randomly generated. It's really good. Unlike
the AI system when it hunts you at certain points.
Yeah. It's not like that. Oh, the terrible game. Was it Alien Colony? The one.
Marines?
I think so. Yeah, where the game was terrible because someone misspelt something in the coding, and it kind of like messed up the whole game.
Yeah, that's one where also the alien, when it comes to like it kind of it does a funny walk.
Yeah.
And then if it notices you in its peripheral, it doesn't even attack you sometimes.
Yeah, all because of coding. Yeah. So yes, let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
By the way, just as you brought that up, right?
Yeah.
You know that I think it was Sega who did the trailer for it.
Yeah.
And then they outsourced it to some other company to do the legwork.
Yeah.
And then it all fell apart.
Yep. I saw a video about it on YouTube. What's it called? What Happened? It's done by some guy called Matt McMuscle, and he goes into like whatever wrong with the game and how Sega sued the people who made it and everything. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So you're gonna be like, hold on a minute, Sega, right? You're allowed to mislead people by setting up a really good-looking trailer.
Yes.
And then if these people made it successfully, you would have claimed credit for it.
Yeah, but because they flopped, and you've dropped the ball yourself, so you're gonna blame them.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, that sounds smart. Yeah. Oh. Yes. So don't play that game. Yes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on the YouTubes. Follow us on our social medias like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, which I don't really use, but we don't really use whatever. If you're listening to Audio Realm, don't forget to give us a 5-star review. And till next time, guys. I have been the guy who is the Xenomorph Whisperer. Yep, I think that's how it sounds.
You gotta say your name. You gotta name
Kyle Charles. Yeah, I said it in the.
All right, I got you. And I'm the adult man who talks to children online. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. See my chong.
Oh, it's sad that something they don't get rid of in the future. But thank you for taking a trip with us around the multiverse. Bye.
Bye.
Boo.